Hello everyone, this is Momochi Studio and today we are doing a plan with me session. So this one is for week 18th of the year from the 5th to the 11th. What I'm doing right now is just putting down some covers. This one is similar to last week's. I just thought those colors were very cute and it kind of fit with the kit that I'm going to be using today. So I alternated. Instead of doing pink, yellow, I did yellow, pink instead. And I think that turned out really nice. And the kit I'll be using today is the Tulip Fields kit from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. Since that is pretty much like a spring kit, I wanted to use it for spring. And so, yeah, these colors go very nicely with it. I just needed to kind of use this up, make sure that I kind of use it in their respective season. For the covers also, I am using more of the Monday through Sunday dates here, the scripts. I don't really have many of these, so I kind of use them when I can. Just makes everything look very tidy because my handwriting can be sometimes messy. Headers with the Tulip Fields kit, and I absolutely adore these headers. There's little hints of spring. There's the rain boots, watering cans, a bunch of flowers. There's even a little guy in there. And so I really like these. For the other ones that I have, because I do have other kind of spring doodle headers, I'll use those when I use this Tulip Fields kit again, since I don't have any more of those, these particular doodle headers. The weekend banner is always cute as well. I actually placed it nicely on the first try, which is surprising. And since on Sunday it is going to be Mother's Day, I put down the little tulip bouquet and I wrote down Mother's Day. I think it's just a nice addition to it. Made it look really cute. For the washi, the bottom washi, I'm going to be using the Blossom Town? I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that I got like earlier in the year. I really like this one. I like how easy it is to kind of realign. So if you're like taking it off, it's not going to rip the paper. And it's also nice to cut with the washi card that I have. It's just very, very easy. For the sidebar, I'm using the habits and this week's little header from that kit. And I'm using, of course, the vertical habits tracker. I found that the purple, it's like a purpley pink washi. It actually, the colors fit very nicely with it. I definitely need to get more of those because I feel like I'll be using them a lot. For the habits, I am just putting down the regular 3 that I have, which is drawing, journaling, and water, because I did actually draw a lot this week. And also, you'll see this post on Monday of the week after, and that's just because I took a week off, just because I felt like I needed it and I was recovering from a cold, and my allergies have been not good either. So if you hear a little bit of a congestion in my voice, that's probably what it is. Now for Monday, I did try to do a little bit of exercise even though I was still feeling under the weather. I wanted to get at least some exercise in, so I just did a little bit of dancing and stuff. And then I played Luma, which I have been playing a lot of this week as well. It's just such a fun game and I want to be able to complete all of the achievements. Then my family and I watched Foundation. It's on Apple TV, I believe. It was first a sci-fi story, like a book, and then they turned it into a TV show, which is actually pretty good so far. I do recommend it if you have Apple TV and you're looking for some kind of a sci-fi show to watch. Or you can just read the book. And then on Tuesday, I was kind of just doing my art stuff. I did have an art commission that I needed to get done. And I don't know how this happened, but I had sketched out a few of my ideas on Monday. But then I basically finalized the drawing all in one day. So on Tuesday, that took me like 8 hours around, so like from 9 to 5 to get that done. It's like a 36 by 36 canvas size. I do it digitally and then I like print it out, and then after that I watched more of the foundation show. On Wednesday I went grocery shopping because we needed some food and also some flowers for Mother's Day. I'm hoping that the flowers don't bloom too much before then, but we'll see. And then I did some work, and I also had some time to play more Luma and all that stuff. I also watched Epic the Musical. It's been out for a few years now, I believe, but I had just recently watched it, of course, on Wednesday, and I am obsessed with like a bunch of the songs. I think my favorite character in that one is Hermes? Maybe. He only appears in like a few songs, but I like his energy. Now, on Thursday, I did do some more Luma Island. I was trying to get my expert brewer achievement, but I did not get that yet. I'm still working on it because the last drink that I have to make requires like 500 of the same crop. So it's going to take a long time and a lot of growing crops, basically. But it sells for like 100K, so that'll be nice. And then in the morning of Thursday, I had, some coffee. It was a really nice morning. It's been getting hotter these days. Like today, which is Friday, it's like around 90 degrees outside. It's super hot, and I don't do well with the heat. But, in the mornings, it's a little more manageable and bearable. But once it gets to like the afternoon, I just stay inside because it's way too hot and I'm going to burn to a crisp outside. So now we're moving on to Friday, where I am currently editing, and this is, where I'm doing my voiceover and all that stuff. This Plan With Me video will be coming out on Monday of next week, and then I am also finishing up a Hubman and Chub Girl haul, where I'm editing it after this. And that will be coming out on Friday. So y'all will still get 2 videos worth for that week. I will be out of town that week, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. Then I'm also doing laundry, making sure that I have everything done before I go to wherever I need to go next week. And so I'm like changing the bed sheets, making sure everything is just all clean, And then I have to pack my clothes, of course. Now, I am excited for Saturday because that's when we're kind of doing all of our Mother's Day celebration stuff, since I'm not going to be here with my family on Sunday. So on Saturday, we're actually celebrating with my grandparents and my aunt and her family as well for lunch, and then I have to go to another Mother's Day party, but for dinner on my boyfriend's side of the family. After that, like Sunday, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, so I left that blank, and now I'm just kind of putting on the decorative boxes. I'm only going to be using 3 because I plan on using the Tulip Fields kit again soon, like within the spring season. So maybe not this month, but next month is a possibility. Anyway, that's the end of the session. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!